Hello, 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 hello. Hello, family.
It's your girl Nancy Drew,
And Mama C.
and we're back with another episode of Two Black Mothers. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, and share.
And don't forget the notification button. And leave your comments below. We'll be sure to get back with you. Go to
Go to
bed.
bed. Two
Two
Black
black
Mothers.
mothers. All right, Nancy Drew. All right, all right, all right. So, how was your weekend? Let's just start off with that. How was your
Oh,
weekend?
my weekend was fantastic. I relaxed all weekend. Now today
Good.
has been a little long. I had to drive to Columbus today and to Macon. So I've been on the road till just before we started recording.
Good, good. That means that business is good. So we like to hear that. We don't mind when you travel because that means business is good. And Nancy Drew will not be with us on Friday because she'll be doing some more business travel. And I am looking for a co-host. So if you are interested in co-hosting on Friday, because Miss Nancy Drew will not be here, she'll be leaving me again. Leave your comment below and we'll see what we can do. But so on Friday we left off with Miss Fannie Mae. Okay, getting
Her
on
name is
the.
not May.
You know why I say Fannie Mae because they be up your ass like Fannie Mae be on you. But anyway, Miss Fannie Wilson on the testimony on the stand. And we had a lot of conversation about that, and we were supposed to continue with that. But over the weekend, guess what happened? It blew up. It blew up. I would like to give a shout out to a TikTok creator, and she helps people get their numbers up. Okay. And she said that this year TikTok has been messy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They have been, it's like a new soap opera. It is. You can find a lot of drama and mess on TikTok, and it hit the fan this weekend. It hit the fan this weekend, and you was the one who brought it to my attention. I was out of town, and you sent me a text message. And only part really paid attention to in this text message was it was a 50-part series, and I was like, 50 parts? Who gonna set up and watch this 50 parts? Who about to do this for 10 minutes? Not I.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? I did. Okay. I did. I started off with the first. Well, I started off with the first one and was listening to it. If you all don't know who we're talking about, I think the whole world at this point know who we're talking about. Miss Reese Pieces, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Reese. What's her name? Reese's Teresa's or something like that.
Risa Teresa or Reese Teresi or something like
Yes,
that.
we're gonna call her Reese's Pieces. Miss Reese's Pieces blew up the TikTok world and about her story.
Mm-hmm.
And it really is about what we have been talking about for the last couple of weeks, this dating thing. I
Mm-hmm.
really feel it believes that the dating with kids, the dating by getting catfish, the dating just out here dating, especially in Atlanta. And it happened in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
It happened in Atlanta. So she's been talking about this, and we have been talking about this. So she was telling her situation. So before we get into it, and I know you have read summaries and things. Did you watch?
I did not. Oh, excuse me. I did not.
Did you
I
watch any
watched
of them?
just the first one.
Okay, the first part or how she started, why
How
she
she
started telling her story.
how she started. Like when I seen her, she didn't have any parts. It was not even a part one.
Okay,
When I seen her, she just was telling a short story, and then it went viral, and people that was probably like Thursday.
okay. So yeah, Thursday. It started on Thursday. It went viral from that little piece. It was a snitch. It was somebody asked a question, and then she came in and chimed in. And let's start off with watching that, and then we'll go into our opinions and go into a little bit more detail of what is going on here and who
Okay.
took the world by storm this weekend.
Okay.
Fucked up thing that your ex did to you.
During COVID, my ex called me crying.
I was at work. He was at work. He called to tell me that his grandmother passed away suddenly from COVID. She was about 85, 86 years old. The whole family was distraught. He said he talked to his brother, he talked to another brother. They weren't going to be able to have a funeral because it was COVID. There were so many restrictions. He told me that she had died down in Augusta. We live in metro Atlanta. And so he was going to try to make arrangements to move her up to Atlanta so she could be buried next to his grandfather. He was completely beside himself, wouldn't eat, um, just spent days just agonizing and in a lot of emotional pain. And it was a really difficult situation. Later on, I then discovered his grandmother died in 2008. He had not spoken to his brother since 2015. And that is when I discovered that I had married a pathological liar, not to be confused with a compulsive liar. He made up everything, made up relationships, made up family members who had been dead for years. He pretended to have phone calls. He forged fake documents to try to buy a house. In the end, the only thing that turned out to be true was his name and date of birth. Even the information on our marriage license was complete fabrication. But it was not grounds for an annulment in the state of Georgia. Let me know if you want to hear more.
What's a fucked up thing that your ex?
So first of all, she did that. Like the way she said the story, starting the story, she's a great storyteller. I tell you that. I didn't see this one first. I saw something else first, and then I went back because I started to not believe her. So I went back, and you know how I am. I was like, this is not true. This just could not happen. How did this happen in 2024 with all the technology? How did it was in 2020? How did this happen? So I went back. I was like, she lying. Let me see what she posted. Is this man on here? So I went back, and then that's when I found that one. And then I went into her series of talking about it. It is a 50-part series, and I think she got off with the counting a little bit. Like the counting, seriously, like counting, like it was like 17. It was like part 17 at the top, but in the title was like part 16. So it was like a little of count, but nevertheless, it was about 50, 55 little short videos. Somebody said they're each 10 minutes long. They're not. Some are 5 minutes, some are 10. Some are not that long. Some of them are she's summing up. She's coming back. She's summarizing what we've already talked about. She was talking about this through her birthday. Her birthday was the day after Valentine's Day. You could tell like the emotion was coming back of what she had to deal with. And this goes back to that conversation on the first date that people fought me about, asking for what is your job? What do you
Well,
do
he
for a
said he
living?
was the VP at a company. That's what he said.
Yeah, he said that. Did you look
And
him up
she,
on LinkedIn?
her,
Yeah. Did she look
oh,
him up on LinkedIn?
I don't think she was thinking about that. She was in a daze. He was so nice. He came and changed her tire right for the date, and he paid for everything. So she was swept off her feet. She said she had never met a man like that, and that was the gist of it. So whatever he was saying, she was believing. But he did work at the job, but he was not the VP. He was
Walking
hourly.
around with his polo shirt on every day,
Mm-hmm.
looking like a salesperson, and she
Mm-hmm.
thought he was the VP.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all
Mm-hmm.
go into any company functions?
We didn't
Any
get that far.
company
They
function?
wasn't married that long.
They wasn't, but here's the thing: they was married too fast. They met
Mm-hmm.
him during COVID, met during COVID, got pregnant 3 months in, 2 months in, got pregnant, then got married 6 months in. Like, why are you moving so fast? What's the
She
rush?
she thought he was the dream guy. But you know,
ended up being
like
the nightmare.
social media was mad because a different girl is the one that went and found him.
I didn't
She
get that far. See, I'm on episode 25.
um,
But go ahead, break it down. But I'll still continue to watch
oh, the girl, I don't
her
think she
show.
gonna say nothing about it. But another girl seen one of the videos and she watched all the parts and then she went on a search. Even though she didn't tell what his name was.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
They
People
found
will
him.
find you. I know, because you sent us a picture. Now at a time on for a minute there, I thought he may have been a white guy. I was like, is he even black? Okay, okay. Well, I was like, is he even black? Who? Oh, they're not
He's
pulling
black.
it up.
He's
I'm
black.
like, is he even? Is he? But he is. You found the picture. Now looking at this guy, I'm sorry. Looking at this guy, he do not look like a VP to me. And maybe he has changed over the years. Maybe this is a picture from now, and he is not a VP anymore. He do not look like a VP.
I think she was just gullible. Or he was a great liar. You know, he could have been a excellent liar. Like she said, he would call from work and he'll be reprimanding people while she on the phone. And you know, that he just went all out. So he's very dramatic and theatrical. And he needs to play in a movie because he had her fooled.
She needs to be the screenwriter of this movie, because she did a wonderful job of telling the story. Her memory is A1, because I can't even tell you what I ate for dinner yesterday. And she told you something that happened back in 2020. A conversation. She tells you conversations. She tells you details. She needs to write. This needs to be a movie. This is a Lifetime movie. This is a Lifetime movie. I don't know if TikTok have short story movies on their streaming on their platform, but they
You know,
should.
Prime do. Prime got them
Prime.
little 7-minute movies, 12-minute. She need to sell it to them.
She needs to sell it to someone. She needs to. If Tyler Perry can get of her with her and start writing some stuff, she did a wonderful job telling the story. And I'm only on number 25. Okay, I started watching it last night, and then in the bed and turned over. It was 2 a.m. I was still watching it. I was like, oh my God, I gotta go to sleep because I gotta get up in the morning.
Somebody said it took them 4 hours. They said they set a timer. It took 4 hours to watch all of them.
They did good, because I knew it. Well, I guess I was off and on doing so. I try to watch some stuff during the day today, but I had to work. So she did an excellent job in this. So let's break down some of the stuff that she talked about. Let's start off from the beginning. She met on Facebook dating app. I don't know how many people meet people. I didn't know it was. A lot of people don't even know Facebook got a dating app.
Yes, they do.
They do. They do. They do. That was strike one. I'm sorry. You met on Facebook dating app.
But people
is it one of the top dating apps out there?
I don't know if it's one of the top, but people are definitely meeting on there.
And it's not one of the top ones off there. Get off Facebook dating app. Get it off. Get off Facebook dating app. Get off of it. If this is a signal, this is your warning right now, okay, to get off Facebook dating app. Because I think I went on Facebook dating app and everybody I've met on there has been trash. Get off Facebook dating app, okay? Get off of it, 1 and 1. But then she said they matched on Hinge. What's your opinion about Hinge, Anna? We've had this conversation. You said you didn't even like the name of the word Hinge.
Yeah, I don't like the name Hinge, but I don't know. Maybe I would have thought it was maybe meant to be if I matched on Facebook and Hinge.
Really?
Or maybe he went looking for her on Hinge.
Da-da! Da-da! He was scamming from day one. He was plotting and scamming from day one.
I mean, I wonder what was the reason?
Because he's a scammer. What's the reason people
Because she
scam?
said he had 2 ex-wives and none of the marriages lasted more than 6 months because they found out he was a liar.
That's what he do. He's a scammer. He's a scammer.
His family said they ain't talked to him in 7-8 years because
He's a liar.
he's a liar. Mm-hmm. And
So
she
he's
said
just not out here breaking women heart. He's breaking the family heart.
She said every day he was on the phone acting like he was talking to his brother. And his brother said, I ain't talked to him in years.
Who was he talking to? How can you sit there and have a full... The phone didn't ring while he was on the phone?
Well, she said she ain't hear him. He'll be like, she'll be like, hey, brother. And he'd be like, my brother said, hey.
Yeah, I heard that part. And like, who were you talking to?
He was talking to himself. He had to make it convincing. Then she said his auntie ain't really his auntie. It was a family friend. So he just...
How? I feel so bad for her. And then I don't feel bad for her. Like, I feel bad for her because it happened to her. Like, this is she got scammed. She got scammed. A
Well, at least
hard
she didn't end
scam.
up with his baby.
At least she didn't end up with his baby. But the pain she went through, losing a child.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I feel bad for her, but then I don't, because it was pebbles thrown, like rocks, bricks. She got hit upside the head several times in this story, but she wanted love so bad.
And that's why people still getting catfish to this day. I told you.
Because they want love so bad. She wanted love so bad that she went along with it.
She said he had said his stepdaughter died from COVID and that the mama was asking for $2,000 and she was okay with that because she don't play about people passing.
What?
He said that his ex-kids, one of his ex-kids had died from COVID. And he said that the ex was asking him for $2,000. And she agreed. Yeah. Because she said she don't play about people passing, you know. If she needed something, she can get it. So they supposedly gave her $2,000.
A lot of people passed in his family from COVID during that time. He used COVID for everything. His grandma, I think his uncle died. He used COVID for everything. Everybody died from COVID for him. Everybody. Everybody. So he was married before. And he scammed her. That wife didn't think to say, hey, let me reach out to this lady.
I mean, I believe they weren't even talking. I think the whole ex and other kids was alive. Like he wasn't communicating with the lady.
So that was just the part when she was like, okay, send the $2,000. Why did he even keep this up?
That's what I said. I don't know. He may be just crazy.
Well, we know he's crazy. We know he has a mental condition. We know he has a mental illness. We know this because this is not the first time he have done it. We know there's something wrong with him. But why do he keep doing it? I guess because he got away with it the first couple of times. She even said that his name was not his name was not his real name on his birth certificate. The only thing that was correct was his birthday and his social.
Hold on, let me see. This look like is this him? Hold on.
Oh, he's responding?
Yeah.
No, he
They said
has
he.
the audacity to come out and respond.
That's what it says. He has responded.
I cannot believe it. Send it to me.
Just
Oh
send it to
no,
you.
this is not him. This is not him. Anna,
That's
this man
him.
look a hot mess. Okay, let me show it. This is not him. This is not him. Lord help us all. Okay, which one should I start with?
And one say it's the first one, and the other one say
Legion.
part 2. Mm-hmm.
Legion.
And we went to marriage counseling, didn't work, and we broke up. But my message to her is please stop lying to these people, and you can tell them the real reason I left you. You cheated. I caught you in the house with Bradley, and we went to marriage counseling, didn't work, and we broke up.
Lies. He sound like a liar. Because he broke up with the first wife because she was cheating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's
and
what
so
he
the
said.
second wife is cheating as well. And that's
Everybody cheating on him.
so that is not the man that we just showed in that picture.
That probably was the young picture of him. He look a little older now.
That is not the man. Okay. Okay. That is not him.
I'm gonna address the rumor ReesaTessa ex-wife who straight lying to y'all. It's sad because it's completely false of everything. More and to the point, I haven't decided who I'm gonna talk to exactly or go on whose page or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know that she lied about everything. Follow her, don't follow her. That's up to you. All that stuff she said, it's complete lies.
I don't believe him. He is lying. He is lying. Is that his page?
It says
I'm gonna address.
lead.
Yeah, that's him. Look at him.
Somebody probably made a page for the stuff. Go to the next one I sent you.
Okay, so somebody done made a page of him.
I'm gonna address the rumor ReesaTessa ex-wife who
ReesaTessa.
Reese Cup.
Hey, y'all. So I know you all have been seeing all of the parts to Miss ReesaTessa's TikTok videos, and that man of hers, well, that ex-man of hers, Legion, is something else. Just look at him. He kind of looks a little deranged, but anywho, that's not.
He look better there. He look better on this picture than he do on this other in this video.
He does.
Okay.
Here nor there. But now he has made a TikTok page and he's just saying how much Reesa was just lying. Now, come on, Legion. Come on. Now, who you think gonna believe your story? She's already made.
His name is Jerome.
Oh, that's his real name.
Yes. AKA Rome, AKA David. We don't know what his name is because he be lying. Oh, he about to lose his job. Because this is not going to make him look good at all. He is going to be look bad. If he's in another relationship, oh Lord. Let's go.
Made you out to be a pathological liar. She's already reached out to people who confirmed you are a pathological liar. Now you're trying to come on TikTok and get a little clout.
I'm gonna address the rumor ReesaTessa ex-wife who straight lying to y'all. It's sad because it's completely false.
Y'all, this is so crazy. Who y'all believe though? Do y'all think Legion is lying? Duh.
I know.
Or do y'all think Miss ReesaTessa is lying? If y'all have not checked out
Legion
those,
from, if his name's Jerome.
Huh?
Where they get the name Legion from if his name's Jerome?
She said to sake of she was trying to protect their identity.
Because she called him Legion, and then the other people dug into. Got you.
Yes. So she called him Legion, and he lying. He lying. He ain't even said nothing. He looked like he lying. Like, how do she? It's no way possible that she is lying. How does she? If she can remember those things that's happening, like she remember on a timeline. And when she
Mm-hmm.
did the video, she posted them right then and there. And like she sat out there and wrote out a whole movie to tell y'all what was going on. She posted
Mm-hmm.
them right then and there. And she went live to answer questions. He is lying. Oh, let me find him. Let me find him. He in Atlanta.
Oh, he gonna get you.
Let me get who? Get who?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this man is lying. And he mad. He mad. Oh, Anna, I'm heated now. He calling her a liar. And you have been lying for her. They was married for what? A year, right? Well, they was
Yep.
together for a
And she
year.
still can't even get her last name. She said she's still trying to change her last name back.
She gonna get it back. She needs to change it back because you don't want his lying name.
Is it even his real name?
Exactly. That's what she was saying too. She was like, "There's nothing on the marriage certificate that was accurate except his birthday and his birthday and his social security
Name.
number."
No, his social
No,
security number was fake.
I thought she said his social was right
I thought she said it was fake.
on the
Let's see.
first thing, and it. I think the bank social security when he tried to apply for the bank loan,
Oh, he
that
put a
was
fake
fake.
one.
Yeah. And then she was saying that they was trying to do a cash offer on this house,
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't want to show Ernest proof of funds.
Right.
Why
Because
even say it?
he didn't have no proof
But
of any
why
funds.
say it? But why?
Because he's a pathological liar. She said, don't get it mixed up with a compulsive liar. He's a pathological liar.
And he has been lying for so long in his head.
He
He
believes
thinks
it.
it's the truth. He believes
Mhm.
it.
There's people out there like that.
And he looked like this in 2020, and she believed that he played arena football. I mean, did you see him, or did he? Maybe he gained weight after. Maybe
Yeah,
he
after
looked like
COVID.
after. Okay, so during COVID, he looked like that first picture.
Yeah, and then he put on some weight after COVID.
Okay, okay, okay. Now it's coming together.
It's coming together now.
Yeah, now it's coming together. It's coming together because first of all, I thought he was Caucasian
Why did you think
when we
that?
first started the story because she was like, "Oh, this man got money and this and this and this." I was like, "No," because she said, "I am I have a black family." She told him she had a black family and it was certain things she had to do. I have to go back to the part, but it was certain things she had to do because of her black family. Like he wasn't black. And I was like, is he white? Is he white? Because he is
Mm,
if he is black, he got a black family too. And most all black families are the same.
right.
They all have that black culture of things you have to do in the culture. It was something religious wise or something like that. She was saying, I have to go back to it. It was just so long, so much stuff. It was so much stuff you had to intake. Are you looking for more evidence, Nancy Drew?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm looking to see if he made any more videos.
Oh my God. So let's go into Miss I think I sent you Miss or you sent it to me. Yes. Oh, you sent it to me part one. Does Miss Nosy talk about her? Miss Nosy talked about her. Nosy talked about her. I didn't send it to you, but she
Mm-mm.
broke it down. There's that girl. I think her name is Nosy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Where's
Did you
she
click
at?
on?
Damn, did she post like 800 videos a day?
Who knows it?
Yes. Cause you can't even find her. Like, do she click on, does she, how many times a day do she post? You
Multiple.
can't even, yeah, she does. And which one is it that she was talking about, the girl? No, that was,
Tiffany Red is definitely putting Beyonce on notice.
no, I don't care about
Oh,
that
I
right now.
had seen that. Who was Tiffany Red?
You want to see that one?
Oh no, I just was wondering who Tiffany Red was. I seen that earlier, but I ain't stopped at
I
it.
don't know. I don't, she have to post so many times. Good Lord. Cause she just posts.
Now what? As soon as we get off here, it's gonna be showing me multiple videos. It ain't showing me nothing now.
Mm-hmm.
Showing me food. Must think I'm hungry.
Now, I saw this tweet the other day, and it says Rosa Parks' husband had a call.
Rosa Parks' husband had a call.
A car. Why was she
Oh,
riding the bus?
because he was at work.
I don't give a damn. That is besides the point. I don't care if he owned his own bus. So what? She was on there protesting. Like, really, people? Really? I don't see it. But she did say something about it. She did say something about it. And I forgot what she said. I forgot what she said. But anyway, this still goes back to what I'm saying about in the dating scene. You do have to have standards on who you date, who you allow to take you on a date. She was so hypnotized from this young man coming to change a tire and put her in this situation. A tire. And put her in this situation because he paid for dinner. They went to the Cheesecake Factory.
Well, she said, did she say 3 months later he moved into her apartment and he was paying all the bills, and the only thing she had to pay was her car note. So that impressed her because she ain't never had that happen before.
I'm like,
so that's what got her.
Like, is that the smallest thing? The smallest thing. But
I
then
think
he
my
get a
thing would
bad
have
rap.
been not meeting none of the family. Like, if you said your grandma alive, your brother, and they said he got a twin brother, that he only got 2 brothers. One of them is a twin. But he said he had, how many he said he had?
4. It was like 4 of them.
He said he had 5 siblings and 2 half siblings, and that they all was close. So
was it 4 boys and 1 girl? Because I know he said he had a sister who was supposed to take her to the hospital to get the procedure of passing the miscarriage.
Oh, I don't know what is, but this girl Jazz, she summarized it. So she said, fast forward, he told her he had 5 siblings, 2 half siblings, and they were all close. He spoke to his oldest brother every day on the phone, every day for almost 1 year. She never spoke on the phone with the brother, but she did speak to him as like a pass along. Like, my brother said hi, and she'll reply, hi, brother, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
For a year.
She did. For a year. But see, here's the thing too. In her defense, it was COVID.
Okay, even if it was COVID, like, if you didn't hear the brother, that's kind of weird. Like, what if he wasn't even talking to nobody?
He wasn't. And that's why I was like, how do you sit and have a phone conversation with someone and the phone happened to not ring? Like, with these small conversations, like, in your mind is mentally wrong. If you're having a full conversation, you are answering yourself in your mind.
Right. Right. So I'm
in your
saying,
mind.
was he like, yeah, so what you doing over there? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mama see my brother said, hey, yeah. Mm-hmm.
She
Mm-hmm.
said that's how the conversation went.
So I'm saying that never did she say, let me talk to your brother. How you doing? Like, now that COVID's over, y'all should come by. Like, to me, she weird too.
She's not weird. She's
That is
desperate. There's a
weird, desperate,
difference.
whatever.
She was
I'm just saying
desperate for
that
love.
if she was sitting up there for a year saying, hey, 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 and not hearing nothing, no corresponding, I would have been, I don't know. I don't know. I guess she just
I
didn't
don't know
see it.
either because I hear conversations.
Right. That's what I'm
Somebody,
saying. The phone be loud. So I'm just trying to see, like, was he talking to somebody?
I know. I hear
Did he have a
conversations.
co-spirit?
She said that she witnessed conversations she heard, but she never talked to.
Mm. So
She
who? But
heard
his real brother said it wasn't me.
it wasn't him.
Maybe it was one of his friends that he called a brother. So he'll just be like, "Yeah, my brother said, hey."
Nobody knew on his side. Now, her side, she has receipts on her side, but nobody on his side met her. I don't know where these balloons just came from, but or why
It's
it's
the
doing it.
celebration.
I know these MacBooks, I tell you. But nobody on his side of his life ever wanted to meet her and say, "Hey, girl, run."
Because they had no idea what was going on.
Somebody knew this man was lying. Somebody knew in the family. Everybody knows in the family. They know the thief. They know the crackhead. They know the alcoholic, and they know the person who you don't leave the kids alone with.
Oh Lord.
Everybody in the family knows that. You know the liar. You know the liar. Nobody in the family thought to say, "Girl, run." She never met his family. She never.
Well.
Hello?
Uh,
Facebook account. You never was on his Facebook account. She saw his messenger when he was cheating in his mind. He started talking to girls on Messenger through Facebook.
he probably still is.
I'm
Now, let
sure
me see if he. Do you got a Facebook?
mm-mm.
Switch on the other side and see can we put.
And find him on Facebook, the dating app.
Let's message. Let's match with him.
They don't send me people like him. They don't
Oh
send me people. They don't send me hymns. They don't send me no men.
well, I don't know what to say.
No, no, because he would definitely get swiped. Oh no. Oh my God. This is so. I feel so bad for her. Like I
Well,
feel
she's over
bad
it
for
now.
her.
Why you
She
feel
is,
bad?
and now because she got scammed in her life. She didn't get
That
scammed and bought a bad MacBook. She didn't get scammed and bought a bad iPad. She got scammed in her life with her life and almost had a child with this man. She was married to this man. She got scammed in her life. In her
mm-hmm.
life. He promised her a BMW.
Mm-hmm. Had her go test drive it.
She wanted a Kia. And he talked her out of the Kia and said, "Let me get you this BMW." Who does that?
He said he gonna pay
Why?
for it.
It didn't have no money. Well, he had a little money. He did. She checked his account and he had a little money. He had a savings. He had, I think, $10,000 in savings, $10,000 in checking. So he had a little savings. He had a little savings. So not enough to buy that $7,000 house, $700,000 house in cash, but he did have a little savings. He was going to buy her a car, a BMW, and then he changed his mind. He wanted to buy her an Audi. And then he ended up buying her an Altima. No, he ended up putting a deposit down on the Altima, and she loved that Altima. So she had a simple mindset. But he sold her
on the
a
high life.
luxury. Yes, on that living the high life.
Like, we're going to get a $700,000 house, and I'm gonna get you this BMW or this Audi, you know, yeah. But
yeah,
he didn't have no money.
He didn't. He
still look like he ain't got none.
He ain't got a dime to. He got that shirt on, that work shirt, that salesperson shirt. He had that on in the video. Did you not see it? He had the same shirt that she was talking about. He wore a polo to work as a VP with the logo on it. Now, don't get me wrong, VPs wear polos and khaki pants on their days off. But sometimes, majority of the time, they wear a button down. Did he ever leave the house in a button down?
He didn't. He didn't have any.
Then his company car was a BMW. What company give you a BMW for a company car?
Oh, that's what he told her?
Yes.
So, but it was his BMW.
No, he didn't have a BMW.
Oh, I thought you said he told her that the company gave him a BMW as a company car.
Yes.
But where was it at? She never seen it?
He will park it at the NCR building.
And done with it?
No, the one in the city, that you see coming through 75. You know, the NCR building you see coming through 75?
Okay.
On the left-hand side, you know, when you come through the city.
And
it's the NCR building. The building behind that one is where he will park the BMW and switch cars and then come home to Riverdale.
Yeah, this was too much. And so she never went to his job or nothing to take him lunch.
No, she was going to see the new building, but he said that his code didn't work on the weekends, so he couldn't get in to see his office. That's episode 22. Because you see, I'm on episode 25. I don't even know how they got a divorce, but that's what episode I'm on. Episode 25, and that's what happened. And then they tried to get a house again. But he still wanted to do this cash offer. He could have got out of this lie so many times. He could have gotten out the lie. It could have worked for him if he would have just been like, okay, let's get a mortgage. Because he could afford a mortgage. He had a job.
700,000?
Not the 700. No, they would have to go down. In 2020, they had to go down. They could have got a house for $400,000 in 2020. A brand new build in 2020. They could have got one. Now you can't get nothing at $350 in Atlanta. Nothing. Not especially she wanted to live in Smyrna. So in Cobb County, not just Smyrna, but Cobb County. So now in Cobb County, you ain't getting nothing for $350, $400, nothing. But in 2020, they could have found the house for $350, $400, nice in Smyrna. In 2020,
who idea was it to say 700?
His, because in his mind, he think he Drake or something. Like he think he is balling in his mind because he used to play arena football. What arena football player has $700,000 in cash? What arena football player? Arena, not NFL. Arena. They don't make that much.
Click on the video I just sent you.
Got another video. They do not make. Is this his bald headed? I tell you, if I see this man, I
It's
hope
not
he don't
him.
live in Henry County, because if I ever see him, what is this? Oh my God, Anna, don't do this to me.
Let me see.
Don't do this to me, Anna. Don't do
I
this
can't
to
hear
me.
what she's saying because I sent it to you.
Hold on.
I don't think he did it. But you know what? Even if he did do it, you know what I mean? I don't think he did it. Even if he
She
did,
don't think he did it.
you know what I mean?
Why? Why she? And I hate people like that. I hate people like that. You know, you're gonna have those people thinking they gonna have to take the other side. Those individuals, you know, them people who always have to take the other side, who always have to do the argument. They always
Mhm.
have to take the argument side. They never can believe somebody. They always have to be against somebody. That's her.
I think he did. I think he did it. I think she was gullible. I think she fell for it. I mean, now he like, oh, she lying. I don't know who on TikTok I need to get with.
What you mean
But
you gotta who you gotta get? What you mean you need to get with somebody on TikTok? Set your phone up, give us receipts. Have a conversation. Set your phone up, give us receipts, have a conversation. You give us your side of the story.
well, he gonna need to add in his siblings that say, like, what we met her. We don't know
Mm-hmm.
what she talking about. But other than that,
Mm-hmm.
he ain't gonna have no receipts.
I need to see the contract from the arena football. You making $700,000 playing arena football. Please.
So she was saying he was currently playing arena football or before?
No, before.
Okay. Because he wasn't looking like he was playing arena football.
He wasn't playing arena nothing
Mm-hmm.
in the circus. He was not playing. Who make? Please, if I'm wrong, please comment below. Maybe it's some arena football people out here who make $700,000 or can save $700,000 playing
What the hell is arena football?
football that you play in arena.
But I mean, who sponsors that?
It's inside. It's inside football. It's inside. The Rock has a team that he does. It's inside football. It's inside. It's not the dome. It's I would say it's kiddie football, but it's not. It's arena football. But I know you don't make no money for it. You don't make that much money. Here we go. Google be hearing you. I couldn't even type it in. They pulled it up. You know how much
they
people
say
make?
41,000.
I'm about to say this thing say $18. That's minimum wage.
So that's what I was like.
$18.76.
Who sponsors arena football? Like I haven't even heard of an arena football game ticket selling or nothing. It says the average arena football player in Atlanta, Georgia, makes $41,312.
They don't even make $25 an hour. They make $18.76 an hour.
So
how did you save $700,000 making $18.76 an hour?
She should have Googled that part.
I tell you, where was her friends? Where was her girlfriends in this?
They was happy for her. You know, when people be like, oh my gosh, I just found someone. You know, you don't want to be a hater, so you don't want to be like, girl, you need to investigate him. You just got to be
not
like,
Nancy Drew and Dr. Quan, because I promise you, them two.
Well, we just have to make sure.
Them two are asking questions.
That's right.
Are asking questions. Them two friends. And it only takes one good friend. Where was that good friend who said, girl, who did she talk to? Who was she talking
She
to for
probably ain't got
those
no
couple
friends.
of
That's why she
years?
just told us the story. She ain't got nobody to tell it to.
That's a lie. She said one thing. She said she was like, "Don't bring your family into your relationship." I get it.
Well,
I
why she
get
say
it
that if maybe she should
because
have did that.
maybe she should have. But here's the
Yeah.
thing. So she went to they went to counseling um after they got married,
Mm-hmm.
and then she went to go talk to her aunt about the arguments they was having. And your aunt was like, your aunt said, "Well, you married him, so you got to deal with it. What you gonna do now? You can't just break
Mm-hmm.
up with him," which I think is not the truth. I don't care if we are married. I can break up with you.
Oh, I definitely can. Cause
So, but she was like, "Now you deal with them." So she was like, you can't bring your family into it. And you really can't. Now, I learned that from a relationship that I was in. It's two ways. It depends. It depends. If you're having an argument with your wife or your husband, and this argument can be forgiven, then maybe you shouldn't bring your family into it because
right,
now
you
they have
shouldn't.
a target on their back. But
Right.
if your significant other, your wife or your husband beating that ass, you need to bring your family into it because they
Not if
need to
not
know
if you're gonna
what's
stay.
going on,
Not if you're gonna stay. If you
even if
getting
you
beat
do
up,
stay.
uh-uh. If you get beat and you plan to stay, do not call and tell me about it.
But you may need to tell them because what if something truly happened and the
Then
mother
you
be like, not my son-in-law. My
no
son-in-law is perfect,
it
but you
wouldn't
never
don't
had that
call.
conversation.
No, that's like if you got somebody that's beating on you and you call me, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm on the way. Let's get you up out of there. And you be like, well, no, he didn't mean to punch me in the eye. It's okay. Then don't tell me anymore. Because you're just gonna get me riled up. And I'm gonna be trying to save you and you don't want to be saved. So don't tell me. And then you feel some type of way when I'm having a family function and I say come over and everybody looking at him sideways because you said he be beating you up and now you in love with him again and you like, oh, he no baby, yeah. And we like, so
Everybody hate
don't
them.
right. So don't tell if you're gonna stay. I understand
But
the
I don't know. I'm taking back on that. Well, you need to tell someone just in case something happened,
I mean you can
and they
tell me
look
the
at
first
that
time.
man or woman like, oh, they could never do that. They could never be that. They're so nice. They're sweet. They're everything. So
Um
if you are in an abusive relationship, I think you need to tell someone.
You could tell them one time. After that, if you decide you want to stay, don't call waking them up because your eye hurt or your nose bleeding or anything of the sort. Because if you stay, you okay with whatever can happen.
Yeah, you're okay with the situation that's going on. Yeah, I agree with that one. But if you're just having an argument, you shouldn't be telling everybody.
Oh yeah,
You
if you
shouldn't.
just arguing and they done made you mad, you ain't gotta call and tell everybody. Especially if it's minute and you're gonna get over it. Look at the iPhone trying to listen to me. She over there circling, trying to hear what I'm saying. She
They
finna
do.
call the women's shelter on me.
Yep, they do. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what this iPhone and Google. So I promise you, before I was even typing in arena football salary, it was pulling up. But
But
yeah,
if there's any women out there currently getting beat, please know that you are important, that you are special, and get rid of that man because no man needs to put their hands on you.
all right, you are enough.
You are
You are
enough.
enough. Yes. And if you are dating, believe that you are enough. Have higher standards. Don't just go for, oh, you changed my tire. My tire. You came and changed my tire. Because you could have called AAA to change your tire.
She didn't have AAA.
Oh, she could have called somebody. Yes, he changed your tire. That's what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to help. When you go out on these dates, people give you the honeymoon phase. They give you the good them. They give you their interview phase. Nancy Drew, what is going on over there? Bless you, bless you, bless you. They give
I had
you,
to sneeze.
okay, they give you their interview attire. They give you their interview face. They give you their interview answers on these dates. It is up to you to dig in.
Mm-hmm.
Dig in because, baby, I dig in. And I had to learn over the years to dig in. I had to learn. She's sneezing again. Cause sometimes. Oh, I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad for her. One side of the Gemini feel bad for her. The other side was like, you know what? You dummy. You dummy. You dummy. But
See, I
so
don't feel like she was done. I feel like, when you first meeting
did you say
somebody,
she didn't feel like she was dumb?
yeah, I didn't feel like she was dumb. I felt like she was blinded by love. She thought that this was somebody she loved. It don't look like, I don't know if she has any kids now, but maybe that was her first pregnancy. So
Mm-hmm.
she just was like, this is it, this is the one. And so when you are clouded, you tend to not see things. Love is blind, and it will
Love
take
is
over your
blind.
mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find.
Okay. But you know what? Out of this whole 50-part series, I don't remember her ever saying she was in love with him.
Mm. So you don't think
I
she was
don't
in love?
No, I'm telling you. He started paying them bills. She prayed and hoped that this was going to be the one. She never said she loved him. She said she liked him. She never said she loved him or she was in love with him. When she started noticing the signs, she was already pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She was already pregnant. What would she do? After she had a miscarriage, she still stayed around. She still stayed there. Then she got married.
Mm-hmm.
She was scared to leave him
Why was she scared to leave him?
because he was paying the bills.
Oh no.
And
No.
she wasn't paying that. She was living in Riverdale. How much was the bills
There was a lot
in Riverdale in
in
2020?
the
This was
part she was in.
she was moving in a townhouse prior to 2020. This is prior to 2020 because when 2020 hit,
Oh,
when
this is
COVID hit,
her three bedroom she
everything went up.
had.
Yes, 3 bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
what townhouse, 1,500 maybe, 1,600 in Riverdale, in Clayton
No,
County.
I think it probably was cheaper than that. Might have been 1,300.
Yes, in Clayton County. Yes, yes. Not saying she was broke. She had her own. She had her own. She
She
had
was
her
tired of paying the
own.
bills.
Oh, so I feel bad for her. I will continue to finish watching, even though we're having this conversation. I will still finish watching. I would suggest that everybody go and watch it because she did a great job telling this story. If it's true or not, she did a great job. She's almost at 1 million followers.
Is she?
She's at
I
800.
wish I would have screenshot what she had before. She didn't have any.
She had a little bit. She had a little bit. She had a little bit. She maybe had 10,000 when I looked at her.
And almost 1 million, that's a lot.
She's
That's a
almost
big
at, she
difference.
got 8 million likes. This is going to go somewhere. She do daily lives Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Who is up at 7 a.m. going live? I think she be doing to get ready with me. And 5 p.m. Maybe we could do a live tomorrow with her at 5 p.m. What you
Okay.
got going on tomorrow at 5?
And then I'll be home.
Yeah, she did 52 posts of who the TF did I marry, and then she did 20 posts of her going live.
She dedicated because oh man, that's a lot.
And it took a lot of out of, like, some days her face was just looked like she had been crying. Like, I feel for her. Like, I truly feel for her. I wanted to ask you this question. One of her views got 10 million views. 10 million. Part 1 got 10 million views. Part 1. So everybody is starting it. Everybody is looking at it. Everybody is looking at it. They just haven't got to the end yet.
And what's the end? Let me
Part
see.
10
Let me
got
see what.
2 million views. Part 50 got 2 million views. So everybody hasn't got to the end yet. But I wanted to show you this, and you tell me what the hell is on her head.
The little roller things.
Yeah, I was looking at this the whole weekend. What is that?
It's a roller to curl your hair without using a curling iron. So you put it on your head and you wrap your hair around it. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So her name is ReesaTessa. ReesaTessa.
Mm-hmm.
I
It look
was
like Tessa to me.
ReesaTessa. I'd
But it
call her
might be
Reese
TC.
Pieces. ReesaTessa. That's what he said. Um, but she had a little following before, because when I looked at her, she was at 10 or 12,000. So she had a good following before she posted this. But now she did a good job. Kudos to her, lie or not, allegedly or not. Kudos to her. I think she did a good job recanting the story, because I promise you, I can't remember what we did yesterday. So she did a good job on that. I advise everybody to go out there, look at it, watch it. I know Nancy Drew is not going to watch the whole thing because her ADA kicked
No.
in and she
Mm-mm.
can't keep up with it, but it's good. It's really
Mm-mm.
good. I think you can watch some of the key points. Go back, stop reading those people
Well,
long things.
tell me the numbers to watch.
Okay.
Because
Start off with part 1. Okay.
I already seen part 1. I seen
Okay,
it
you seen
Thursday.
part 1. Okay, so you seen part 1. And then I'll tell you, I sent you some of the good ones. I sent
Okay,
it to you,
I'll roll
some of the
back and
good
watch it.
ones.
But
Yeah,
when I
I think you
seen it was
should.
50 parts, I was like, OMG.
I said that too. I was like, ain't nobody gonna watch all that. I said, ain't nobody gonna watch. Who watching all 50 parts?
Now, if I could hit play on 1 and it run all the way to 50, I could lay it on my pillow and just let it play. But if I gotta be like, okay, next one.
No. And TikTok need to do that. They need to get somebody to code that in the background where it just goes to the next one, because you have to slide up. It shows the same thing over. And it's ridiculous. See, they need to get it where it just rolled to the next slide. Somebody tell TikTok to have somebody
TikTok, y'all hear
code
that?
in the back where it just goes to the next one. We don't want to watch the same video over and over again, because you only counted for one view. You're not like YouTube where you can watch it several times and you get a view count. They only counted once. You can leave off, come back. They still only counted once. So therefore, you need to just slide to the next one. Who got time for that? But anyway, now it's time to say goodbye.
Say goodbye
to all my
family. What you drinking tonight?
I have this is the Walmart version.
Oh, wait a minute. Walmart got a version of the Olipop?
Well, this is the Olipop, but the pop. That's the other thing I drink.
Poppy.
This is the Walmart version of the.
So who makes?
This is not as good.
I got the hiccups. Who makes Olipop? Walmart makes it.
This right here? No.
Yeah.
This is sold at Walmart, but Walmart does not make this.
Okay.
Because you know it would have been great value all up and over this thing. No, Walmart does not make this. I don't know who makes this one, but I like the other one. This is a little cheaper version.
That's
but I like the other one. I like the Poppy better.
And Poppy is how much?
About $2.60, $2.50, depending upon.
Well,
4 is $8. Yeah. But I like that one better. But I got this with my Calm. It's called a Sleepy Girl mocktail.
I'm a sleepy girl, so I need to drink some.
Yeah. Well, not if you sleepy. You drink this to sleep. Okay. It puts my mind at ease at nighttime. My mind be racing. But anyway, now it's time to say goodbye to all my family. I don't know what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. I don't know, is Fannie Mae gonna be back on the stand? But I know it's gonna be some more TikTok drama, and we are here to cover all of it.
That's right. So make sure you subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget to hit that notification button and leave your comments below. We'll be sure to get back with you.
All
Peace.
right. Peace.